these are active piles. We just finished building this one. So this one is actually on its third turn. The idea for this is to keep the temperature over 132, have it turn 5 times in 15 days.
Our compost pad is a Class II compost facility operating under a registration. We take yard waste in addition to the food waste. Most of the material coming to our facility right now is through the curbside collection program, so the material that people put in their green carts. The reason we don't let residents go to our compost pad is because they insist on bagging everything before they bring it, and the plastic is the biggest contaminant in our compost facility. Plastic is an issue for 2 reasons. Of course, it doesn't break down, but it becomes windblown litter. We did a bit of an audit on the waste coming to our compost pad last fall, and 100% of the loads had plastic in it. There's other ways where you can get your household or your kitchen scraps or your kitchen organics to the collection cart without putting it in a plastic bag or without lining your scrap pail. Use paper, use a compostable container that you might have laying around the house. But take it in an empty ice cream pail and get it into your compost bin. Don't put it in a plastic bag. Currently, we're accepting around 15,000 metric tons of organics material on our pad in a year. We're interested in growing that opportunity, and at some point in time, we would like to offer organics processing capacity to our commercial customers, including the restaurants in the region. We're producing what's called a Category A compost in our facility, and we're very proud of that category of compost. We're slowly developing a large market for that compost as an end product and as a resource. There is one farmer in the region who's particularly interested in regenerative agriculture and is wanting to put less synthetic nutrients back into the soil. And so he just took 500 tons of compost to his farmland, and he's going to work it into his farmland and see what impact that has on his agriculture production this next year.
I'll often get, and I'm sure other commission members do as well, a request from a resident who needs some compost for their garden. So they want to go out to the landfill, to the windrows that are sky high and big equipment, and take some compost. Now I understand that, but from a safety perspective, we can't allow that. And I think as we develop the next phase of the landfill, we may have an opportunity to have a place where we would bring some organics that you could take. Now that's not carved in stone yet, but it has been talked about. The other thing is, over the years, individual municipalities have access to some compost, and they've taken it to their municipal yard, and people can go there in a much safer setting and take some compost for their garden.
I'm proud that we got an A-rated compost with the group, like we got there. That's awesome, that's the reward, but we're gonna keep on getting better. And that is the drive.